Tomodachi Life, living the dream, is all I've been thinking about for the past 3 weeks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Charmaine, also known as Charm Crochets by some people on the internet. Today we're here to do something. As you may or may not know, if you're cool, you know. And if you want to be cooler, you're about to find out. Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life, living the dream is literally coming out. How many days? I can't count, but it's coming out soon! And if you don't know my lore, then you don't know. Tomodachi Life is one of my top 5 favorite video games of all time. Tomodachi Life literally... And if you don't know what Tomodachi Life is, I'm so sorry. So what am I gonna do with all this love, excitement, and passion? I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna create some art, man. It's gonna be the process of how I make my giant Hugh Morris. So I already have all of my materials. They're right behind me. I'll show you some of them in this basket that my mom gave me. Thank you, Mother. My goal, I'm 5'9.5", and I want him to be this big. Now, okay, you're watching this on your little screens and you're like, oh, it's not that big. I'm 5'9.5". Here's the big issue about this. I am challenging myself to finish him by the time the game is released. It is Friday, March 27th, which means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 days. I'm gonna kind of write a pattern for him based off of my already existing chibi pattern. So as you can see, they're very stubby. Nanami, on the other hand, he's the only one that's kind of longer. I genuinely don't know what I did here. I did some stuff and didn't write it down. I kind of more so want this shape for Hugh Morris. But like I said, I didn't write down what I did for Nanami fully. So I have to go off of this stubby guy. Okay guys, I finished his foot. Oh my gosh. There's like this thing sticking out, but I'm gonna deal with it. Mind you, this part is literally just this part of my little ones. What the heck? I'm wondering if I even needed to add any extra stitches to the pattern, or maybe that was overkill. Hope he doesn't end up bigger than what I planned. Guys, I finished his first leg. I think I'm happy with this. But yeah, this is the size of it. I'm about to fasten this off, and then I'm going to start with his second leg right now, which is going to be a little bit more complicated. First of all, it's going to be complicated and also annoying because these two are 2 different textures. So as you see, he has stripes, so we're going to be kind of switching back and forth with these guys.
I can remember, I've been dreaming of finding the One Piece so I can become King of the Pirates!
I just got done watching about a quarter of the One Piece live action. Pretty good so far, but I also was working on Hugh Morris while I was watching it, of course. Literally is covering this much of me. These are his legs. I crocheted him while finishing the One Piece Season 2 live action thing. It was so good. Season 2 ended around like episode 91. We have 1,155 episodes to go, people. Chop it up. Loved it though. And I can tell y'all put a lot of work into it. But Netflix, y'all gotta stop doing this. You do it with Bridgerton, you do it with this. Why do series take 2 or 3 years to come out? As you can see, I'm running into a problem with the decreasing. It looks very obvious on camera, so I might have to go back. When I was decreasing, I was using my chibi pattern and how I decreased on there. With following that one, it didn't account for the fact that there's 2 colors here, nor did it account for the stripes. So the way I've been decreasing has been causing this issue. So now, like right here, you see that it was perfectly in the center, right? But now as I'm going, on this side, the red is more this way, and then on this side, the striped part is more this way. Later on, I find out that that actually wasn't the reason for the color slanting. It was so important that I did some math and fixed my decreasing, because due to all the color changes, I didn't want any of them to get like messed up with the decreasing. So it was still important, but that wasn't the reason. Let me show y'all where I'm at. He's not really that big. I had enough yarn to make him like twice this size. Well, not twice this size, but like a little bit bigger. Like he could have been like, it's not like giving like, whoa, that's huge. It's just like, oh yeah, that thing big. But yeah, this is where we're at. Today is day 3. It's kind of some bad news. So I stuffed him and I don't like it. For one, as you can see, it's still doing that thing. You see how this side's going over here? I learned that that's because as you decrease, the thing naturally spirals. So because of that, his body, the colors are spiraling. Because at first I thought that I was decreasing in an uneven way. So in my head, I split his body into 4 quadrants afterwards. And I was like, okay, whatever I do in this quadrant, I have to do in this quadrant, and then this quadrant, and this quadrant, to make sure that everybody's decreasing the same amount in each quadrant, so that it's not like uneven anywhere, so that it all decreases evenly. Because I thought that was the problem. And then another issue, as you can see, the colors that I've been carrying have been going through, because I was supposed to be floating it a little bit, and I wasn't doing that. And also, here's another big thing. He's big, but he ain't that big. Gotta redo the whole thing. He's gone now. He's gone. I got the feet. Now, I think they're about the same size. If not, they're smaller. Which I know. It's like, girl, isn't the whole point of this to make it bigger? Okay. It's not. Okay. We're just gonna have to do more stitches. Using this new method. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. I'm yarning under, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do for amigurumi. I'm a little bit confused because they also recommended that when you pull up a loop to not pull right, but to pull up. But like, am I doing that? Like, watch me and tell me. Watch me and tell me right now. Tell me right now if I'm going up or if I'm going right, okay? Okay, but now that I'm showing you I'm pulling up. It's like, I'm thinking that I'm doing it right, but when I look at my stitches, I feel like they're not straight. Okay, I just finished row 14. So let's see. Compared to me, so I still have some ways to go. I low-key was thinking, see this trash can here? Maybe this length? What do y'all think? Because then that's only a few more rows. So now this is the first leg. Okay, it's about there. Hi guys, it's day, I have no clue. Day 5? Day 4? Editing me knows. Editing me, go ahead and tell us what day it is. Thank you. So now I'm gonna work on this leg, and I'm just gonna follow the same pattern. So guys, the new Hugh Morris content, have y'all seen it?
You think that's impressive? Why won't you air the stories I've been submitting? You coward.
Why do you speak like that? His character design is actually so cute. Like, y'all ate with him. Oh my gosh. These are just the freaking legs, man. Legs and a little bit of the body. There's no complaints from me anymore about his size. I have no more complaints. I'll shut up. I'm happy with this size, and if I went bigger, I don't know, I think I'd be too intimidated. Forgot I need to show my progress for my series that I'm doing. If you're ever watching one of my videos and it takes me like multiple days or multiple weeks, more than likely there's a series with it, and I always do series. I think they're really fun. So if you want to actually watch me do this in real time, because I update it pretty much as much as possible, then go ahead and you can look at it on YouTube Shorts, or even better on Instagram, because I actually post on my stories so you get a little bit more behind the scenes. It's later in the day. I haven't been recording much because I've been locking in. This is very frustrating work, okay? So I kind of just have to lock in, but I'm gonna show you. I really hope that he's not gonna be mostly leg. Right now he looks like he's very mostly leg, you know? This is where we left off. I just finished his body. So now what I'm about to do is I'm just gonna weave in the ends, because he has a lot of ends to weave in. And I'm actually gonna use this purple one to weave in some ends back here, because I actually made quite a few mistakes on the back, and I'm gonna use it to fix them, okay? Because after a certain point, I was like, I'm not going back. Okay, I already restarted the whole thing. So that was never gonna be an option. So whatever mistakes I have, we're gonna fix it in post. There's not really much, okay? It's mostly perfect. But the stuff that we do have, I am going to solve with weaving in the ends. That's a hack. If you have a crochet project that has sewing involved, if you can, leave a lot of your ends. So like when you cut off the yarn, leave enough to do the sewing for you, because then you're weaving in your ends and you're sewing at the same time. You're knocking out two birds with one stone. I feel like that's the most secure way. I love doing it like that. So I'm just gonna weave in these ends and stuff it today. And then I also want to do his arms. So that's my goal for today. I have a few goals for the week. Goals for today: do his arms and stuff him. Goal for tomorrow: to start on the head, possibly finish the head. But we're not gonna stuff the head. I'm gonna stuff the head on Wednesday. But today it's time to weave in these ends. But still, like, no. Okay, let me just get this stitch. All of my pineapple. Which y'all judge me if I mean, you see me eating it. I just mopped. So like, the fuck? Like, I'm eating it. Like, I don't care. Remember how I said I wanted to get the arms done today? Yeah. I'm not doing that. It's almost 12 in the morning, and I have to write my whole little cheat sheet for my class tomorrow, for my exam. So, yeah. And plus, okay, he's standing over here right now. But, yeah. But I did start on his arms, so... I hate this yarn. I hate it so bad. Hold on, let me get a bite. You see that? What is that? I haven't done anything to this yarn. It hasn't been anywhere. It's hard to work with. There's a bunch of knots in it, and it literally has stains in it. Bro, this yarn is... I'm trying to rush, but I'm going to be attaching safety eyes to Hugh Morris for the first time, and well, doing safety eyes for the first time in general. And then next I have to push until you hear a click. I don't think this is going to fit into this type of eye, actually. I think this pillow's too soft.
Push down with both hands, and that's it. Our eyes secured, and we're ready to go. I really hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.
Do you guys want to see everything I did today? Wow! I don't think y'all are hearing me. My baby is big. See that little green? Isn't it so cute? Just a little touch. I'm just gonna embroider him a nose. Here's his little nose. Here's his nose, guys. Also, oh my gosh, guys, we made it to 100 subscribers. Actually, 110. Like, what do you mean 110 people want to watch me? Literally, like, you guys are literally making my YouTuber dreams come true. My 10-year-old self would literally be crying right now, tears of joy. Thank you very, very much for subscribing to me. As you can see, his hat is like this much done. I'm still not really liking it. It's later. I just frogged the whole hat, so I'm gonna start all over. Here's the thing, y'all. We are actually in a crisis. It's actually the 11th, and so the game comes out in 5 days. But I need him finished tonight because I'm taking pictures of him while I'm here, and then I have to go to college.
2 days later.
He's still bald. Let me see. Today is April 13th. I have 3 days to finish him. I have 3 days. And he has none of his accessories. Not a single one. He doesn't even have hair. Friday night, I stayed up till 5 a.m. making a hat for him. Woke up the next day, put it on his head, hated it, scrapped the whole thing. Started all over. Hated that. So that's what my whole weekend has been. Staying up super late to try and make this hat, then hating it and getting rid of it and doing this and that. I really want to finish this hat today, and I have to. Because there's only 3 days left. Like, I challenged myself to get him finished by April 16th. He's not even supposed to be here right now. My goal was to actually have him finished actually yesterday. Actually Saturday. Because I wanted his photo shoot to be on Sunday. And I can say this now. I was going to keep that a secret, but I can say it now because it didn't happen. So that's the pickle that I'm in. And but today I'm finishing this hat. And let me tell you why I know this. Because this whole time I've been following a bunch of different methods to do this jester hat. I actually decided yesterday, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna follow the basic hexagon method, because basically how you make a jester hat, you just make a giant hexagon and then fold it. And I've never done that. This whole time I've been doing stuff that was different and more complicated because, I don't know, I just didn't think it would work for him. On one hand, I'm excited to do this, and I really hope that it works out. But on the other hand, if it's so fast and it ends up taking me like an hour to make his hat and it's so easy, I'll be angry. Because that means that I could have finished his hat on Friday and then just added his accessories on Saturday and been finished. It was actually working out really well. And I was really liking the shape, and I was about to be done. Then I realized that I made a mistake a few rows back. And by a few rows, I mean like the majority of the thing was wrong. And like, I was like, okay, maybe I could make up for it somehow. But like, no, it literally messed up the whole shape of it. So it was big enough for his head about 30 minutes ago. But see all that? This is it now. And it's actually been really easy. But that setback was so horrendous. When I realized what I did wrong, I couldn't even be mad. I just kind of just locked in. Because, like, what else can you do? Really, the aftermath of this yarn is so insane. This whole bed. I don't know if my lint roller is enough. We're finishing him today. Like unrelated, but I'm watching YouTube because you know I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, and I would like check my comment. This person was like, yeah, I'm making a stole too, and I made a video. I was like, oh my gosh, wait, let me watch your video. So I'm watching this person's video right now. And like, oh my gosh, it's going so well. Like, let me just put y'all on. And then they said that they used the tutorial that I put in my stole video. What? Like, I can't believe it. Because I was looking at it and I was like, this stole is really cute. I wonder how they did it. I did not actually think people were using it. I don't know what I thought. I thought like people were just watching it. Like, and congratulations on graduating. Yeah, and also part 2 of my graduation stole thing is coming in 2027. We're gonna have another series because I'll be graduating again. And that stole is gonna be crazy. I don't have a vision yet, but I know what the theme is gonna be. And I'm so excited. The experience of making my first ever giant plushie, I'd say it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. Like, the hardest part was his hat, only because I overcomplicated it for myself. Because like I said, there's an easy way to make jester hats, and for some reason I thought not to do it that way. But when I actually did it the easy way, it took like 2 hours. I do have a few things that I need to change because this is my first plushie, but I learned. First off, I don't know if you guys can see. You can see where I carried the yarn. I had that issue before. Before, the issue was a lot worse. So what I did to try and fix it was I tried to float a lot more, because before I was just carrying just through and through, but even so, like, it's still showing through. So I think that going forward, I'm gonna need to do the cut and tie method, which is what I did for his hat. And as you can see, it's perfect. And then another issue that really bothers me, there's actually a lot of gaps. Yeah, so you can see the stuffing through his leg. And that's because for his leg, my stitches were too loose. So next time I'm just gonna have to make sure that my stitches are always super tight, because as you can see, like on this part, even though the yarn is showing through, no stuffing is showing through because I tightened my stitches. But for my first giant plushie, I'd say we were successful. I don't know where I'm gonna display him yet. Even though I put that spine straightener in him, if I'm not holding his head, it'll like flop forward and he can't stand. Oh my gosh, my back. Yeah, like you see, like he can barely stand. So I think that what I should have done with the spine is that the spine should have gone like all the way through his head. Then his head probably would be able to be still and he'd be able to stand, which would be really cool. It could also like make a stand for him in the future, which I don't mind doing. I think that everyone should make their own giant plushie. Excited to say that I did use a modified version of my chibi pattern for him, and I will be selling that pattern in the future, so stay tuned because I am gonna be making more stuff with it. As you guys may know, I also made my JJK keychains with that pattern. There he is, full sized. Y'all already know what we had to get into. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it. Okay, look at me. That's literally me, guys. Oh my gosh, tell me that she's not freaking tea. Okay, guys, here's Hugh Morris. This is his personality. This is me personally, how I feel like he'd behave. Ah, he got pink. And then I got a Hugh right here. There's something I have to tell you. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Look, guys, we're friends. This is literally, oh, wow.